Hello everyone. Hope you're all having a good time. I was feeling like getting into a cheeky little bit of Noita before Box starts his stream, so I thought I would go ahead and do that. How's everybody been feeling about November so far? Has the month been good for you? I mean, I've been enjoying my November. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm of the opinion that Thanksgiving is an underrated holiday, underappreciated. Some people think that the calendar goes from Halloween to Christmas, and I'm personally very against that. I don't know. I don't dig this idea that there's no buffer between Halloween and Christmas. Like, Thanksgiving is real. Respect the turkey. Respect the turkey. But that's a complete nonsensical tangent, unrelated to anything I'm going to be doing on this stream today. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. Anyhow, let's get into the game. Alright, we've got a vote up in 20 seconds. Let's see if we can get the cart kill. Not myself. Okay, nothing in the path of the cart, but we found a broken wand, which I found is a very unreliable item to be using. That's why everything's on fire. Okie dokie. What did I just pick up? Alright, it's just a stronger version of the wand I started with. That was a close one. Alright, random wand out of nowhere. That's him dealt with. Oh, it looks like I get to keep the wand. Okay, bit of a rocky start, but we gotta take the good with the bad. Alright, pretty significant recharge on that. But it'll be fun to play around with that Holy Temple. That thing is potent. Okay, we just got a light blinking in the darkness, and I'm intrigued. Physics usually does not help me in this scenario. Oh boy. Okay. Let's try going under. Alright, we found an alternate route. Oh, that's just the energy field. all of that for something that's not all that good. Okay, we got another vote up. Exercise the democratic process. Make your voice heard. Make your voice heard. This thing is no joke. That seems too deep to really want to mess around with. Visibilium. Should be nice. We gotta deal with this oil pit. Okay, I'm at 35 HP, I'm out of bombs, and the exit is right there. I think the choice is obvious. I'm always tempted by the saw blade, but this has one of the best spells in the game on it, and it's at a discount, so I feel like I can't say no. What perks have you got for me? Exploding corpses, never skip leg day, healthy exploration. I think immunity to explosives is going to be better than getting health on each new area. Okay, we'll have another vote in about 20. Yeah, Chain Bolt is just absolutely disgusting in terms of how effective it is. Let's see. But it has a cost to go with it. It's 80 per. Maybe there's a better wand I could slap that on. Okay, this one has tons of mana, so I should probably keep it on here. That might be overkill, actually. Let's see what that feels like. Okay, black holes. And thank you guys for angering the gods, much appreciated. Keeping me on my toes here. Alright. He got the 3-piece. Happy he got his combo meter up. But on the bright side, this wand seems to be really doing work. Yeah, it's just absolutely annihilating everything. Oh, but that delay is something serious. Understandable. The game wasn't exactly clear on what black holes meant. I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, name of the game is just proceeding with caution. He's waiting for me here, isn't he? I don't hear the peaceful music. Yeah, that's him. Okay, not messing around. Oh, that can't be bombed open. This is bad. This is real bad. Alright, wizard duel. I think I got some damage through on him. Okay. This is not great. There's a vote up, but I'm not sure it's gonna matter. Alright, as long as I can keep juking his fireballs, I should be... Okay then. Time for a new run. Alright, let's see if we can get the cart kill. Nope, nothing in the way. A vote is up. This wand is just a pea shooter. Okay, not ideal. I would have preferred the bombs or the dynamite as opposed to firebolt, but I can make it work. At least it's not the crystals. But this is just painful to tunnel with. We'll get here in 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, unshuffle wand seems to be when you're further in the game, you've got a wand built up. It's not going to do very much the starter ones. Oh, that's scary. Alright. That's one problem sorted out. Sure, who doesn't want to carry around a vial of blood? I mean, the only real way to see what a particular modifier does is to vote for it. Like, none of them are... Some of them are kind of self-explanatory, others are a bit vague. Like, black holes spawned black holes as opposed to spawning the black hole spell for me to pick up. And a vote is up. Got some spells over here. None I'm really interested in. Kind of a shame I haven't found a wand. Okay, we have... Ooh, thank you very much. I appreciate chat's generous donation. I understand the desire to murder the streamer, but I'm of the opinion that it would be better for you to do it later in the run as opposed to earlier. You know, really twist the knife. Because killing me right off the rip, where's the fun in that? Oh, yeah. You always get chain bolt. Triplicate bolt is another good one. I don't even remember where I got this wand. Just got good stats. It's got very good stats, actually. Okay, we have a vote up. Let me hustle and finish my business here, so I don't get diddled by whatever ends up chosen. This is tempting, but I think I'll go with projectile duplication. Okay, it's not as egregious as I thought it would be. I thought it would just fizzle all spells. Something's going on over there. Okay, that's the gay bomber dealt with. Yeah, turns out it's just a % chance to just fizzle out my spell. Oh, looks like it already passed anyhow. It was only temporary. Yes, what a shame the debuff isn't permanent. Did see the twinkle of a wand up there, but I don't seem to have a good path up to it. And I don't feel like spending 15 minutes trying to dig my way with firebolts. We've got another road up. I mean, I see two options that are going to be like catnip if you want me to suffer. The pink water is slime, makes you slip around, and I'm not sure if it does anything beyond that. I'm tempted to get this just for another triplicate bolt. What are the stats on this wand? Okay, it doesn't have very much mana. Okay, it's ambrosia. Oh, it's whiskey. It's whiskey. Okay, I see how to fix the gods being angered. Whiskey gets you drunk. Which I imagine just increases the spread on your spells. Okay, that's a crazy looking wand. Yes. Goodbye to the Firebolt wand, which was not doing me much favors as it is. Yeah, shoots those homing eggs that just create clouds of ice vapor. There's an enemy here that shoots those. I was absolutely sleeping on the homunculus before, but that guy puts in work. Man is dedicated. Oh, we've got to vote up. Oh, these are friendly. I guess they came from the egg that I threw somehow, despite not switching to the egg. Alright, Electro down there is not a very nice man. Don't you murder my little buddy. Ah. You gotta be kidding me. You guys didn't even get to enjoy the wands being shuffled. Still the stupid firebolts. It's almost as bad as not having an explosive wand to dig with. Okay, that's a trap. Let's see if we can outsmart the trap. Yep, mission accomplished. We gotta vote up. Looks like 3 of them are positive and 1 of them is just a meme. I guess we'll see who are the true BRAP enjoyers in chat. Okie dokie. Appreciate the speed boost. Alright, that should be a more respectable digging wand. Come back here. Okay. I'm just gonna let that dude chill out. He was just kind of vibing. That's polymorphine, okay. I would have to drain this. Yeah, I'm not spending the time to do that. If I had a bomb, that would be a quick fix, but I don't have efficient digging spells. Okay, somebody picked up a wand. Put that down. You don't know what you're doing. Bro. Yeah, the pink juice is polymorphine, which just turns you into a sheep. So I can't dip into it to grab the wand. No, thank you. We gotta vote up. I can just feel who is going to vote for when I see it pop up on screen. What even happened there? Like I'm just in disbelief. I don't. What projectile? Apparently, barriers can kill you? Like, I still don't understand what killed me. I'm guessing it was liquid becoming barriers, but I guess I'm not too much of a novice mage to understand what happened. A spell refresher when my spells were already full. Cool. Thank you, RNG. Very, very cool. But at least I've got a bomb wand this time, so... Yeah, I know there's a spell that creates barriers, but I don't think I've ever used it, and I wasn't aware of whether or not it caused damage. Yeah, we do have a vote up. And just preemptively, I'll be avoiding any liquids. Yeah, okay, so that causes damage. You're kidding me. Yeah, that's what it seems to do. Just those sparkling green barriers cause damage. So I'll have to keep that in mind if I see a barrier spell. That'll be very useful for a defensive wand. Nice, another bomb wand. What do you have? Pretty decent stats. Spell's kind of lackluster, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I'll take that over the rock wand. Okay. 27 HP is about where priority is just chill out and survive. This is manageable. I forgot to mention there was a vote up. This is a tough one because all of these are fantastic. But homing spells. Alright, let's see if I... Okay, that was short-lived. That was thankfully short-lived. I almost died. $100 for those spells? Absolutely. That's a no-brainer if I ever saw one. Wait. Before I do that... Okay, pretty satisfied with that. And saw blades are saw blades. Ah, this one doesn't support it well. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to use that as the primary and the others as the sidearm. Yeah, it really was just a potpourri of death until I moved the spells around. We have a vote up. And there's a wasp nest. Beautiful. Okay. Seems you voted for me to trip on shrooms. Let's see where that takes us. I don't know if it's all liquid, but it's maybe just nearby liquids. That's water. Got a black hole. Wait, you just took damage. So thankfully those embers did the mimic check for me. And I was so close to shooting the saw blade wand at my feet instead of the bomb. Yeah, I think I take bonus crit chance. That wasn't as disastrous as it could have been. At least I wasn't in water. That blood is no good. Now that's a question for you. Is blood conductive of electricity? I mean, I would think so, because you can get electrocuted. Yeah, like it's a good portion of it is water. But I don't know enough about biology or chemistry to be able to say for certain. Alright, we can just trick shot this guy. And we wait out the freezing gas. know, the Saw Blade Wand isn't actually doing me very many favors, so as much as it hurts to ditch the spell, I think I take it just for the crit chance up. I mean, it's got 3 degrees of spread. I don't know if... I don't know if there's anything wonky about it beyond that. So there's 3 degrees of spread on that wand, and I have homing shots. Okay, River of Blood. We've a vote up. I must have missed that. This chunk of ice is just glitching out. Okay, enemies have haste. This is just Wand Central right now. Yeah, not impressed. Yeah, I think that's a must take. That is absolutely a must take. We've got the auto shotty. Not feeling... Okay! See you later, buddy. Alright. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I got stuck on half a pixel of snow and almost got sniped. But it's fine. I stumbled into the International Snipers Convention. We've got to vote up. Absolutely rookie mistake. Should not have been above that thing. Though that looks like a hectic holy mountain to try to get into. Yeah, I'll try to survive for the votes. And speaking of, there's an election you guys can fortify. Actually go up and see if we find anything interesting. No, not particularly. Not exactly sure what this one does. And of course they gave me acid, so I don't have anything to... Okay, there we go. Let me focus and try to remember what I'm doing here. Okay, I remember this. I can kick it for some gold. But I need to not get too greedy because it will explode after a certain number of kicks. And I'll just put that in the back pocket for now. That's tempting. Oh, well, too broke for that one. I don't think I've ever seen that red spell. We gotta vote up. Yeah, hard to say no to unlimited spells. Yeah, I think we go with this one. Especially since I have that lame exploding crystal. Wait, it's still limit? Oh, never mind. Alright, we got a teleporter. What is this thing? Until I realized that was the vote, I thought something about that thing dug the hole beneath me. Yeah, it did look like a scale. Alrighty. The ground's just shaking perpetually, and that's kind of unsettling. I'm hoping that's not a worm. do we got here? That's definitely interesting. I'd like to see how that plays out. Oh, okay, he picked up my... Wow. Okay, that's the death from above, the napalm airstrike wand. Okay, need to find some water in a hurry. That'll do. So maybe we don't use that one until we've had some time to tweak it. Didn't mean to grab the heart prematurely, but I'll live. Well, painful gold is only the last 20 seconds-ish. And I'm probably still going to be wand crafting. Alright, let's see about not turning this into suicide. Let's see what this is like now. Okay, that's bizarre. Maybe take the pentagon off of it. What is this charge time? Okay, it just trickles mana up, but as a large reservoir. I wonder if this will work. No. It's just draining mana for the sake of it. Alright, we carry on. We've got a vote up. That thing kind of hits. It do be hitting. Okay, that's a trap. I wonder what the trigger for that was. Get bullied, nerd. Okay, you made it rain whiskey when there's a flamethrower tank attacking me. At least I'm turned up. Let's just back away from all that. Okay, that's not good. Okay. This is probably my death here. Yep. Probably just moved too fast too soon. You have a vote? And I've got a crappy explosive wand. I got lucky with the spawn of those mages. They were above me. I just need to keep moving. Just not even have the opportunity of aggroing them. Yeah, apparently. I wasn't aware they were mages. I thought they were elementals. Same wavelength, Hulunut. But I guess you could be both. I guess there's nothing stopping an elemental from also being a mage. Are you kidding me right now? How much water do I need? Okay, almost 200 is a pretty good number to stop on. Okay, now that I know what barriers are capable of, I'm more inclined to pick one up. But I don't really have a wand to support it. Went through that whole area. Oh yeah, we've got to vote up. Went through that whole area 1 without picking up a wand. But at least I've got a better digging spell. Okay, got a little too excited about having contact damage. And it looks like projectiles have turned to ducks. I feel like some of those could last a bit longer than they do. 30 seconds hardly seemed enough to enjoy that. Ma'am, stop shooting your children at me. Thank you. Alright, Cthulhu, take it easy. Alright, I need to hang around and see if I can find a wand. Oh, we've got a vote. Because unless the next temple has a cheap wand available, this is going to be a very rough uphill battle. Okay, random letter modifier. What does this even do? Every modifier type spell in the current wand is applied to a projectile. Oh, that's what's draining all the mana on this thing. Well, priorities have shifted. I better get myself out of here. Gonna have to make the magic happen with whatever they have here. I can at least afford some. Okay, Giga Black Hole Wand. And the Egg Wand. This one's also my budget, and that projectile is actually pretty good. Though, how do you say no to Giga Black Holes? Doesn't look like it has any modifiers, but it doesn't have enough base mana to cast the spell to begin with, so should have paid more attention to that. I guess that's why I was in the bargain bin. Alright, none of these wands have enough mana. And we have a vote. Alright, let's try to make ourselves a better combat wand. Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that. We got 30 seconds of duck projectiles. I honestly think they should just make it a minute. Because it doesn't seem to do much beyond just make them look like ducks. Okay. That sniper saved my life. Took out a maniac with a wand. Wait a second. Where did these explosive boxes come from? Okay, that's bizarre. I'm not using that wand. And this wand doesn't seem to show that I always cast that spell, so... Yeah, let me see if dropping that wand changes anything. No? It really feels like that's going to get me killed. We gotta vote up. Yeah, that's why I say that's going to get me killed. Okay, looks like I'm no longer shooting dynamite. Okay. Let me not get tag teamed. Bro came in for the third party. Alright, Legos just tank the frame rate. Okie doke. What's the quick route out of here? That's still the Lego. Okay, that's me setting myself on fire briefly. I still have those moments of, huh, I wonder what that laser is. We've got to vote up. Okay, now I understand what was happening. It's the friendly ghost. That's what was duplicating projectiles. That's where the dynamite boxes came from. At least I learned something there. Okay, I'm gonna hustle over to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back very shortly. Okie dokie, I'm back and situated. Okay, so it is that cringe explosive crystal wand. And there's a vote. You'll be slimy somewhere else. That is such a weird rock formation. Yeah, apparently, so there's eating in this game, and you can't die from hunger, but apparently you can die from eating too much. Okay, who took this wand? I think I know who. Nice. Love an easy kill on that dude. Sir, calm down. Calm down. It was only a joke. It was a prank. Okay, those guys are invincible. Or at least very heavily resistant to damage. Okay, not anymore. He's still hardy. Alright, floor wand within reach. Exercise your democratic right right now. You're kidding me. And this is why I don't like the crystal. Only decent starter explosive spells are the bomb and the dynamite. Change my mind. Speak of the devil. Probably not good for stream. Kind of tedious to watch, but I'd rather dump out this muck and fill it with water instead. Alright, that's taken care of. What perks do we have? think we go double gold. Well, that was kind of a useless purchase. Let's see. That seems like an obvious swap to me. And there's another vote. Exercise your right to democracy. All right. Note to self, respect the saw blade. Everybody's turned. Okay, just a little fire. Why would the chest be wet? Doesn't seem like I'm able to eat the mimic. Maybe if I try blowing it up? Okay, that just destroyed the corpse entirely. I don't think I've ever seen this spell. Concentrated light. I'm definitely enjoying it. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, I think we have a contender for Chain Bolt. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this floor, too. Still got 30 seconds on this vote. Hold on, 60 gold for 6 casts of chain bolt for 6 chain bolts. I've never seen a more no-brainer wand in my life. Wait, let's have a look at the stats. Maybe this is a wand we take for the spells and then just ditch it. Yeah, it's not going to be able to cast that many chain bolts. It's only got 170 and this is 80 per. What's my beefiest wand right now? It's going to be this one. Okay, so I think I buy it, just yank out the chain bolts and put it on a wand that can actually cast more than one of them. Or maybe I keep it as a backup with fewer spells in it. Amazing. Everything's turning up, Millhouse. Okay, that's... I'm not sure if I particularly want that spell or that wand. Though it does cast 2 at a time. Bear with me, I'm gonna have to do just a bit of wand crafting right now. Okay, that kinda sucks. That's respectable. Okay, thanks for the wand crafting tip. I think I'll go with the minion. Summons seem to be crazy good in this game. Did bro just not get the memo? Or was he something else before? Okay, he was dealt with, but he had me stunned for quite a bit. Okay, something just neutralized my spells, and it wasn't chat. Ah, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I think I could speed run another run before Box hops on. It was actually one of the shotgunners. Though the sniper didn't help. And we've got a vote up. I would definitely love to understand what causes all these earthquakes. Yeah, I was thinking it was a worm. I'm aware of the giant worms. It seems very unpredictable when they show up. Like, I only notice if there are giant worm-shaped tunnels. Alright, we got flaming ducks. Exploding ducks. Yeah, I think I might have to do that, because it's just a bit much. I'll probably do that before my next stream of this game. Thank you for the tip. I would definitely agree. It's a roguelite for the mentally deranged. It's the amount of depth and exploration in this makes you feel like you're an actual wizard. I don't mind a bit of backseating, but please no spoilers. Cool. That's the kind of thing I like to hear, F Disco. Because I'm definitely a novice when it comes to wand crafting. We've got another vote going. Okay, I don't understand why the explosive crystal sometimes just triggers on its own. Can't afford any of these, so let me just grab the health up and get out of here. Oh, fantastic. I'm a projectile magnet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this. I'm gonna have to wrap this run up pretty soon. And it seems like that's just gonna happen on its own. Well, I guess I could save and quit and just continue this next stream. Once we get to a natural stopping point. By which I mean a certain cardboard streamer coming online. Okay, that particular gold nugget is not that important. Bro, how much HP do you have? About that much. Okay, this is probably Jover. Nope, just barely made it. Yeah, I definitely need the bonus health. This spell was fantastic last run. And I love me some Triplicate Bolt. Though I've only got my starter wands to work with. Let's see how sluggish this is going to be. Thank you guys for the little love shack. Much appreciated. Who, if it makes you feel any better, that did absolutely nothing to help me. I agree, streamers should be kept in cages and beaten. They have had it too good for too long. Yeah, I did not get off to a good start this run. This wand isn't half bad, but it's not enough for this stage of the game. Alright, that should be enough of a hole to stick some dynamite in. Oh, crystal. I hate the exploding crystal. Now that's a wand. Okay, maybe the stats are a little lackluster. And we've got a vote up. Okay, that does a crazy amount of damage. I was not aware of the gold bonus on Exploding Crystal. Thanks for that bit of advice. Doesn't really seem like I have a practical way of getting there. Okay, I could give that a shot. Yeah, but... that definitely worked. Okay. Let's give that another shot. Okay, we got a nice little shotgun now. I'm not even sure if this fight is worth it. Okay, I think I'm starting to see the value of Explosive Crystal. Yeah, it looks like pretty much everything is cheese now. Just a moment. Let me see what's on and popping right now. Okay. I hate to love you and leave you, but we're just going to continue this next time on Dragon Ball Z. As box is on now. And we're just going to go ahead and do a raid. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to catch you again sometime soon. Take care of yourselves.